Hello and welcome. My name is Jocelyn and today we are doing an update in my 9 products in 2019 rolling project pan. I think that the last one I filmed and uploaded was back in September. Yeah, that sounds about right. So it's been 2 months since I filmed an update. Part of that was because I moved, part of that was because I was wrapping up 2 different project pans, and really I think I was just playing around with other makeup in my collection, so I wasn't really getting on with the products in this project pan. I do have a few products that I have been trying to use but have just kind of decided that either 1, they are no longer in my colors so I cannot continue to use them, or 2, I just don't like them so I'm going to be decluttering them and rolling something else in. Or I guess there's a 3rd one, I've used up and hit my goal on a product so it is being rolled out and something else is being rolled in. There are 3 products from other project pans that I either didn't hit my goal on or want to just continue to use in this project that I'm rolling in, and we'll go over those as I talk about each of the products. So without further ado, let me share with you my updates. This is actually my only project pan that I've got going on right now. I'm expecting to wrap it up at the end of December, and I think I'm also going to start my new project pans in the month of December rather than wait until January. That way I can get kind of a little head start on them. So if you like project pans and you decide that you like me by the end of the video, then maybe consider subscribing if you would like to. Okay, without further ado, let's get started. So this first product is actually a product that I decided I don't really like. It is kind of crazy because this is one of the oldest products in my collection, and it is a tried and true holy grail, I think, for a lot of people. It is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil medium to deep matte bronzer. Maybe that's kind of why I don't like it, because it's for medium to deep skin tones, and I am very obviously extremely pale, and this just does not work for me, I find. And also part of it might be because it is a older product. It doesn't blend, it looks really patchy on my skin, and the color just isn't very flattering on me. So this is what it looks like. There is no pan, there is, I mean, like, I don't even want to say that there's maybe a bit of progress, because I really don't think that there is. And I am done with this product. I am going to be decluttering it out of my collection. I don't like using it. It is probably well past expired. The expiration date on these is 12 months. I've had this for probably 5 years, which on powder products, I've mentioned before on my channel, isn't really, like, you can use them usually for quite a while after their expiration date, even if it's not recommended, and they work just fine. But this doesn't work very well anymore, and in all honesty, it probably didn't look that good back in the day when I first got it and was using it, because I think this is just better suited for different skin tones and not my skin tone. So this is being rolled out completely out of my collection, and we are rolling in a product that I was using in the Graveyard Project pan, which just finished up at the end of October. It is the contour shade in the Shade and Light palette by Kat Von D. There's actually another shade in this project, but the one that we're rolling in is this contour shade right here. This is the shade Sombre. As you can see, this is like almost gone. I have used this exclusively for many months now, and will continue to use it exclusively through November and December, and I would really love to get this used up. Regardless of how far I get with this product, I will end up decluttering the rest of this palette by the end of the year, by the end of this project. I've had this for a really long time. I'm kind of just tired of having this in my collection. None of these shades work for me. And again, I would pass this along to somebody else, but I think that this is getting to the end of its shelf life. It's very old, so I wouldn't want to pass an old product off to somebody else. So I am rolling this in. Let me just give you a close-up real fast, just so you can see how close I am to using this product up. Very excited to have this in this project pan and to get rid of this one right here. And I guess while we're here, we'll do the second product. So in this project, I had rolled in this pan right here. So now I am project panning both of these shades from this palette in this project pan. This is the shade Lucid, so I'll give you a close-up of what this shade looks like right now. I have expanded the pan quite a bit. I do use this every single day to set my eyeshadow primer. I also use it very occasionally to powder around my face, but usually I just use it to set my eyeshadow primer. I think I've made pretty good progress on this. In order to finish it up by the end of the year, I think that I need to start incorporating it more in my everyday use, so maybe powdering my face more often or under my eyes perhaps. I have made a lot of progress in the last 2 months, but I only have, well, I have less than 2 months left before I will be finished with this Project Pan, so I would like to get, I would really love to get both of these shades completely used up, but we'll see. But so far, I've had lots of really good progress. Ooh, next is another product that I have hit my goal on. Last time I was almost out of this product, but I had a little bit left. It is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup. I bought this obviously before I went cruelty free and have been wanting to use it up for a very, very long time now, and finally it is completely used up. I actually used it up like probably right after my last update, and this is one less non-cruelty free item in my collection, so I'm very excited to have this used up. And now that this is used up, I am rolling in another product that I had sort of been successful at in the Graveyard Project Pan, but I just want to continue using it. And this is the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette. This is in their old tin packaging. In the Graveyard Project Pan, my goal with this was to hit side pan on different shades consecutively across the months that the Project Pan was going on during. And let me show you what the palette looks like. So as you can see, I have side pan in this shade, and the shade Push Up. I do not have side pan yet in this middle shimmer shade or this shade, and then I don't have pan in any of these 4 shades. This is, I think, the oldest palette in my collection nowadays. I've decluttered ones that were older than this palette, but not that much older. I got this a really, really long time ago. Probably 2013 maybe. This might be 6 years old, which is obscene. I think that my goal is just to hit side pan on this shade, and then once I do that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it for this palette, and then probably by the end of this project also declutter this. So this is the, I guess, 3rd item that is in this project that I am rolling in. Ooh, next. Okay, this is not a product that I'm rolling in. This is a repeat product, I guess, something that's OG to this project, and it is another non-cruelty free item. It is a product by L'Oreal. It is one of their infallible eyeshadows in the shade Amber Rush. I have been using this not as often as I was using it a few months ago, but I have used it a handful of times since my last update, and I feel like I've got to be getting close to hitting pan on this, but who knows. My goal with this is to hit pan on it, and I feel like I'm so close, but I don't know. So this is what my product looks like right now. As you can see, I've got quite the dip there in the center. No pan yet though, unfortunately, but we do have a dip. I'm hoping that by the next update, I will have pan, but I just don't know. But I've come a long way from where I started with this product. I don't think that I had really much, if any, of a dip in this product when I first threw it into this Project Pan. So regardless, I have made really good progress, just no pan yet. Ooh, let's move on to a couple of skincare items. I honestly should have finished this product up by now, but I just have kind of been neglecting it. It is a product by First Aid Beauty. It is their Ultra Repair Cream Intense Hydration. I don't really love this product, but I've been trying to use it up because it's a good moisturizer. I just don't personally love it. I really love the I have 2 lotions actually that I've been favoring over this one, which is why this isn't used up yet. I really love the Brazilian Bum Bum Cream by Sol de Janeiro, and I really love the Skylar lotions. Both of those are cruelty. This is cruelty free too. All of them are cruelty free, but those 2 just work really well for my skin, and I love the consistency and the smell of them. This one, it doesn't feel like it's really doing anything, and there's no smell to it, which is good if you have sensitive skin. I don't really have sensitive skin. Without further ado, this is where I'm at. I've probably used this maybe 5 times over the last 2 months, which, you know, is not good. Maybe more like 7 times, I don't know. But this is where I'm at in here. You can kind of see that I'm really close to the bottom. I'm definitely, I don't know, I really don't know how much of this you would say I have left, but I have used this a handful of times. I'm going to make a point to use it up before the end of the year, but I haven't panned it yet. My last skincare product is something else that I kind of was expecting to use up by now, and it is a mask. This is the First Aid Beauty Skin Rescue Purifying Mask with Red Clay. This is a peel off mask, so if you have sensitive skin, this is probably not a very good option for you. I find that I see a very, very big difference after I've used this. I think that I've only used this once since my last update, which is horrible. I might try and use it tonight. I don't know if I'll really have time. I probably have maybe 3 more uses out of this. So if I use it once a week or once a week and a half or so, then I can probably get it finished before the end of the year, maybe even once every 2 weeks. I think I can do it on this one. We'll see, but I'm pretty sure I have confidence that I can get this used up. Ooh, next is another roll out and roll in product. I was project panning this ColourPop Super Shock Cheek highlighter in the shade On the Cusp this year. I had hit my goal, but then decided to keep it in my rotation and in this project pan to see how much I could expand the pan, and my goal was to hit pan. As you can see, I've done that. But the last couple times I've tried to use it, I've noticed that it is a little bit too dark for me again. I've lost whatever tan I gained during the summer, and it's just a little too dark. But as you can see, I have hit quite a bit of pan in here, which is exciting. That was kind of the point of this product, was to get really good use out of it this summer, and I feel like I did that. I hit pan, which feels really good and looks very satisfying. Now that I'm rolling this out because I can no longer use it for the rest of the year, I'm rolling in a product that I was panning in my Pan That palette for the year of 2019, and I stopped that project because I was just done using the Naked 3 palette. But during that project, I was also rolling project panning a ColourPop Super Shock Shadow, but because I stopped that project, I wanted to roll that part of the project into this project. Oh my god, I think I said project way too many times. The shade that I am working on hitting pan on is the shade White Rabbit by ColourPop. It is, of course, one of their Super Shock shadows. I haven't used this since I stopped my Pan That palette for the year of 2019, so there's no progress in here. So basically, this is where I'm starting. So this is a new product that I am rolling in. I'm hoping to hit pan by the next update, but I guess we'll see. I'll definitely have to start using it if I'm ever gonna wish to do that. All right, so the last 2 products in my project pan are both lip products. My goal originally at the beginning of the year was to completely use these products up. I don't know why I set that goal for myself, because I basically set myself up for failure. I should have made the goal to use them halfway up, because that is much more realistic, and I think I've already done that. The first one is a NARS Audacious lipstick. This is in the shade Anita, and this is how much I have left, which really isn't that much. These are pretty hefty lipsticks to begin with. This is a nice neutral shade, and I have used this quite a few times, but it doesn't really look like that when you compare it to where I was at last time. These are my markings for the NARS lipstick. You can kind of see my last line and then my newest line, which really isn't that big of a difference. But I have been using this. I will continue to use this, but I do not have faith that I will use it up by the end of the year, especially when I have so many other lipsticks that I just love using. I will still try, but I'm not confident. I will keep this in my collection even if I don't hit my goal on it. All right, and the next one is a product by Bite Beauty. Let me roll it all the way up. It is a Bite Beauty lip crayon in the shade Rhubarb, and this is what it looks like. I mean, it's all the way rolled up, so you can see that I still have quite a bit of lipstick left. Let me show you what it looks like on the sheet. All right, so here is the shade Rhubarb. So you can see I started way up here, and then of course this bottom line is where I'm at now. So I've used quite a bit of this product up, but nowhere near using up, which is a little bit unfortunate, but you know, I'm honestly just not very concerned with it. There's my update. I think this might be like my 7th update. I'm honestly not really sure. It's my latest update in my 9 products in 2019 rolling project pan. I feel excited about all of the products that I have left to use, and there really might only be one more update, which will be the finale of this project. We'll see how I'm feeling in early December. If you like project pans, definitely consider subscribing, and if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I think that is everything I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.